Y'all, y'all, y'all ready for this? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, everyone, welcome to Subscribers League. We're in the finals. This is nuts. This is what we've been waiting for. I want to welcome Brian, who has got one of the best football fantasy names out there. Fantasy football team, a playoff of Washington football team. Welcome, Brian, to the show.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. And you made the finals. Like, what? You're on fire. You've made 4 finals. This is 2 of them against me, 1 in the show. We got another Dynasty League 1. But you are in the finals against Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. By the way, I love the name. The problem is with his name, he spelled Rogers wrong. It's Aaron Rodgers would be cooler, but I get it. It's the old playoff of the whatever. Anyways, it is what it is. So Derek, a buddy of yours who became a subscriber, joined the league, had massive success, and let's just quickly talk about the playoffs. Did not think that this was going to be the final. No disrespect to you guys, but what did you think? What did you think about the playoffs so far?
I actually texted Derek yesterday. I said, who would have thought that the final would be us two? And he's like, no one.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, like, what do you have to say about these playoffs? Like, it's been COVID, injuries, upsets, players not playing. I mean, there's BWG got 62 points. He's playing VI Raiders, got 62 points. I was playing BPAC, so this is going to the quarterfinals. I was playing BPAC. He was supposed to have 106, and he only got 80. I was supposed to have 125, I got 90. Like, it's just players who are not playing right, and huge upsets all the way around.
Totally. And then here's the thing. Before we move on to that, BWG royally got messed up this year because of injuries. Let's just look at this roster for a moment, okay? So we're talking Dak Prescott at quarterback, Metcalf, Godwin, Connor, Penny, Knox, Claypool. And then Tua, he went with Tua there. There wasn't a lot of options. But he had McCaffrey and Henry, Hopkins. Like, are you kidding me right now?
Hawkinson,
he could have won the league. In fact, he probably should have won the league if Henry is unbelievable, right? So this is nuts. And here he is, just barely makes it into the playoffs, plays Stewart's team, who didn't really have a great week. I mean, Patrick Mahomes had a good week for him. So I want to give some props to Mark. Mark, well done, man. You're a very good fantasy owner. There's nothing you could do about that. That was amazing. I ended up playing Derek's team, and I only got 86 points. He got 108, so he destroyed me. Well done, Derek. But Peter's playoff bound destroys the battery, 107.92. That is the first week that went on. That's pretty epic. You know what I mean? So, but semifinals, number 1 versus number 5, which is you. Yep. You come out and have this monster week, right? 122. What do you have to say about that week, man?
Well, that was the T. Higgins week, right? I think he had 2 or 3 touchdowns. Oh, let's see here. What did he have?
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, almost 200 yards, 194.
Yeah. The T. Higgins week, the Joe Mixon week. I mean, those two, 25 points, 31 points. I only had 9.5 points out of Derek Carr. I was forced to start Carr because I had every other quarterback out with COVID.
Right.
But I mean, he had to start Trevor Lawrence and so yeah, it was big weeks out of those 2 guys that basically propelled me into the finals.
And then speaking of monster weeks, Derek's team, I don't know, we've seen this in a while, but he's got 157 points. Peter's playoff bound had a good solid week, 117, almost 118. Just got crushed because everybody on his team just seemed to have a great week. But it's because he had Joe Burrow. I mean, you had the Cincinnati guys, and imagine if you had the Burrow combination as well, right? Like 157.
Joe Burrow, Josh Allen as his two quarterbacks, 38 points, 30 points. Then you had Dallas defense, 24 points. So the Dallas defense outscored all but one player on playoffs bounds team.
Right.
So I mean, how do you win?
Yeah, how do you win? I mean, it was just one of those weeks, and that's fantasy for you. You know, Cooper Kupp didn't even have a good game for him. Had 109 fantasy points, or if not fantasy points, receiving yards, which is still a good day, but not for Cooper Kupp, who gets like 25 points a game. Yep. Are you kidding me? So he could have had even more points. That's how good his week was. So the cool thing is, obviously, you guys deserve to be in the finals. What's your thoughts on this big matchup coming up?
Well, I'm going to beat him. It's gonna happen. So, Derek, watch out. I'm coming for you. But no, I have an auto draft team. I was working during the draft. I couldn't even make it. My quarterbacks were awful to start the season, and I picked up Taysom Hill, and that's basically been the difference for me. So as long as he clears COVID, this is my championship. But I got Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Jonathan Taylor. Like, those are three stud top 10 running backs. Yeah, he's got Cooper Kupp, but whatever. I'm not too worried. Not too worried, Derek.
Well, Darnell Williams, that could be big. I just think the Pittman spot there, I'm not overly confident on that, especially with Wentz out. I don't think Dallas defense is going to have a monster week against the Arizona Cardinals. So, but you also are playing Arizona. Are you able to pick anyone else up, or are you kind of just rolling with them?
I don't know. I can't. Let's see what I got. I was looking through the waiver wire. There's not a whole lot going on.
I don't think there is at this stage.
No.
You might not have to worry about it because the rest of your team's pretty good.
I'll be honest. I'm not as confident as I'm playing off to be, but whatever. No, Derek's a good owner. He's only been watching football for 2 years. He just got into fantasy football last year, and he's just he's 100% jumped in, and like, he is watch every game. Like, he's a good owner. I know he's going to watch this video. That's why I'm kind of trash talk a little bit. But no, this is going to be a really close game. And Yahoo has it 121 to 120. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out on Sunday. Yeah,
man. And you're talking number 3 team versus number 5. This is going to be so interesting. So, man, I'm pumped about this league. So
the one thing about Darnell Williams is I think Gore is going to take a lot of his goal line rushes. So he might be the lead back, but I think Derek Gore is going to take most of those TDs if they get down there.
Bold prediction. I think the exact opposite. But anyways, so it's going to be weird because in the league where we're in the finals, you have Josh Allen, but here he has Josh Allen. So that's going to be kind of a conflicting moment there. But you can cheer against Nick Chubb and Cooper Kupp in both leagues. So that's pretty cool. So, all right, man. Well, best to both your teams. Congratulations on winning the final. Obviously, may the best team win. And hope it's a great final. Want to thank everyone for being in our leagues, for watching our videos, for competing each week. It's been a blast. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And thanks, Brian, so much for being on this episode. I love having you. I love competing against you. You're legendary. 4 finals in 1 year. That's amazing. So well done.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Y'all ready for this?